Today we're going to learn how to trade on TradeLocker using your mobile app. So the first thing you want to do is download the app on your phone. The second thing you want to do is create an account, whether it's demo or live. I use Osprey FX because I get up to 500 leverage on live accounts. All right, so let's get started. So the first thing you want to do is find the instruments. So go ahead and click on markets. And then right here, you're gonna see a drop down. If you wanna go ahead and find indexes, because you trade NASDAQ, you can do that. If you wanna go ahead and find gold, because you trade gold, go ahead and metals, and then go ahead and find your metals. But it is Saturday today, so I'm gonna go to cryptos and then click Bitcoin. Once you select the instrument, you can see it right here in the upper left-hand corner. You can also go to trade. So right here, you're gonna see your balance, your equity over here to the right hand side, and then you can see your current open positions, your pending positions, and then also your closed positions, right? If you do highlight over here and then tap on that, you're gonna be able to see your closed positions for the day, for the week, for the month, and even for this year, all right? You can also see basically all the trades you've taken. And then also a cool thing is your alerts. So if you have, let's say, an alert for Bitcoin that crosses 105,000, you'll get an alert, and then basically you have a good indication to either get into a buy or sell, whether you're bearish or bullish. All right, so the next thing is over here, you're gonna see basically the timeline. So if you tap on that, you can go ahead and find any sort of time frames that you want to get into. So let's say daily, you can do that. You can do the 1 hour all the way down to the second. And then the next thing over is the candles. You can do the line chart. So if you want to mark up your support and resistance, you can do that as well with line charts. But this is basically a view to, have a different perspective on how to see the charts. And then also indicators. So if you go ahead and tap on indicators and then type EMA or something like that, you can find any sort of indicator that TradeLocker provides. So in this case, I'm gonna tap on moving average exponential. Let's go back to the candles. And then right here, you're gonna see my EMA right there, right? So let's go ahead and get more granular on the EMA. I can basically set my length to, let's say, the 21, right? And then the second EMA, let's say I want to do the 50. I just go to settings and then reset it to 50 and then hit OK. So now I do have my my 21 and my 50. If you want to make it a little bit thicker because it's hard to see on your phone, just go ahead and double click on the line and then go to styles, and then you can make it a little bit thicker. So let's go ahead and make this thicker, and then let's go ahead. You can also do it right here. So let's say you want to make it thicker, just go to settings and then go to thickness, and then whatever sort of thickness you prefer, you can make it thicker that way as well. All right, the next thing are the drawing tools. So you can see that there is the cross. This is kind of like the default view of, finding where your price is. And then you can see that there's tons of tools. So you can see the trend line, you can see the horizontal line. You can favorite all of the tools, and then it'll show up right here. So these are all my favorite tools, and how you favorite it, it's pretty simple. You just drag your finger over to the little star, and then once you star it, it's gonna pop up right there. So one cool tool that I really love to use is the path tool. So this is called the path tool, and basically you can basically identify lower lows, lower highs. So if you're showing somebody on your phone, or maybe you just need to identify higher highs and higher lows, the path tool is very great. The rectangle is my second favorite tool because it helps me identify the support and resistance, right? And then you can also do the same thing with the settings. So if you double click on the horizontal, you can go to the settings and then fix whatever color you want. So if you want it purple, you can do that. You can also, make the the border thickness super thick if you like it thick, and then now it reflects on your monitor. The other thing that I want to show you is making your background a different color. So let's go ahead and go to your upper right hand corner. You're gonna hit settings, and then right here you can change your background from white to black, right? And then if you want to change your candles, let's say, I know a lot of people like to use bullish for blue, right? And then let's say you want to do bearish for white, you can essentially just go to the top, hit candles, and then switch your colors up. Once you hit OK, then you're gonna see the chart change. All right. The next thing that I want to show you is getting into trades. So the next thing is right here. There's two ways to get into entries. You can just do a typical, you know, just find the lot size. So let's say you want to trade one lot, buy one lot of Bitcoin. You can do that. But if you're using risk management, you can toggle your finger over here to this little arrow, and then now you have basically your stop loss, your take profits in place. Really important, you need to have this risk right here toggled on, because if you don't and you move your take profit somewhere or your stop loss somewhere, it's going to move around and you're going to risk a lot more than you anticipated. So always keep that on, because let's say you risk $1,000 on one trade and you move your stop loss down 20 pips, your risk is always going to be $1,000. The other way is really simple. So if you move your finger over here to the right hand side, you're gonna see a plus sign. So let's go ahead to current times. I'm gonna hit the plus sign, and then now I just need to drag my finger to wherever I want to put my stop loss. And then same thing, let's say I want to take my take profit up here. I'm just going to hit the plus sign one more time and hit TP. Once I have my TP in place, I'm going to go over here and then find out what I'm willing to risk. So let's say I only want to risk $500. Now I'm risking $500, and you can see it reflecting on the stop loss. Here is the reason why you need to have this checked. Let's say you want to drag down your stop loss from 30 pips to 50 pips. I drug it down, but now the stop loss is still only risking $500. So this is a quick and efficient way to get into trades really quick. So if you're a scalper or an intraday trader, make sure to have that risk tool left on. All right, so the next thing is alerts. So let's get rid of this. The next thing is alerts. So let's go ahead and click on the plus sign. You're gonna see alerts. So once you find a specific area where you want to get an alert, let's get rid of this right here. Let's go up here. So just click on alert, and then when price comes up to this area, you're gonna get an alert on your phone and your desktop. Well, that's all I got. Hopefully you enjoyed this little tutorial. I know a lot of people are moving over to TradeLocker, so if you do have more questions in depth, I do have a free Discord, so go ahead and join that. And if you're new to day trading, I do have a free resource for you, so go ahead and download that resource in the description below. If you have any other questions, feel free to reach out. My Instagram is Mr. Nate Barnes. Thanks for tuning in. See ya.